Hey guys, Smalls and Talls here. Actually just Smalls today. All right guys, it is humid today. It poured the whole right here. It's about 85 degrees. I jumped about a mile in. I realized that I left the case for my gimbal on the roof of my car. So, I guess it's staying there. Hopefully we don't get any rain in the meantime. I'm not sure of my plan today. I left out of Dick's Creek and I'm just gonna hike till I get tired and I'm gonna turn around and go back. Or I may head all the way to Bly Gap, I don't know. It's a beautiful overlook there, but it is kind of overcast, so might hold off on that and let's do a little day hike today. All right, let's keep hiking. Super cool tree. So at the Dix Creek parking lot, the trailhead here, I ran into a couple of guys who were just finishing up for the day, getting in their cars, and I did not catch their names. So one of them was just finishing his final section of the Georgia section. And they were coming from Unicoi to Dix Creek. So congratulations to him. That is awesome. Trail's flattened out here a little bit right around 6/10 of a mile, almost 7/10 of a mile. It's a nice change. That up and down wears you out. It is nice to be on a ridge. We've been cruising this ridge for quite a while, probably 2/10 of a mile. It's nice flat. I elected to not bring trekking poles on this trip. Honestly, I recently switched to just using one because I don't usually use them except for water crossings or something like that. And I decided today that I wouldn't need them. I'm very light. My total weight, and I'm set up for 3 days. I have 3 days worth of food, my underquilt, my hammock, my top quilt, my tarp, 2 liters of water. That's pretty much all I've got on me. But I am right at about 9.5 pounds, including my charging device and my gimbal. And that's pretty darn good because I think each of those weigh about 1 pound. All right, let's keep hiking. All right guys, so we are to the 1 mile point. I'm feeling really good. I usually take about a half mile to get ready to hike. I'm flying right now. I did that first mile, it took me forever. It actually took me 25 minutes to do a mile, which is not my typical speed. So I'm kicking it now. want to see how far I can get. And seems like we did not get rain in this section, so the humidity's not quite as bad, so that helps with my speed too, because that humidity back there was brutal. All right, let's keep hiking. This is my first solo hike of the year. I'm usually got Talls with me. I do like to pick up the pace a lot when I don't have him with me. Because obviously his legs are quite a bit shorter than mine. So we go at a decent pace. We're probably at about 2 to 2.5 miles an hour with him, which is a good pace for hiking. But I do like pushing myself to my limits, and this trail is a good one to do it. And we do have a little campsite here for anyone who's just wanting to do a short hike in, or a day hike. If you could do a long day hike and then come back, you could have a good nice little campsite there, nice and clean. There's a designated fire pit. There appears to be, I'm not going to go over there, but yeah, there is. There's a little small creek, so you could actually access water if you needed to. It's very, very low and sandy creek, so you would definitely need to filter. All right, let's keep hiking. This place is just loaded with ferns. This is beautiful through here. I don't know if you can see here. These ferns are massive. And they are as far as the eye can see. It's very neat. Now we're at the 1.5 mile marker and we are still going down. It's not too bad though. It is a lot of trail work been done out here to stop the erosion, and there's a lot of rock to walk on. So you can use it as if it's stairs, and it does keep your pace down a little bit, so it helps out on the knees. So far not too bad. All right, let's keep hiking. Guys, we're about I think 1 or 2/10 of a mile, not far at all. It's a couple minutes from this little road crossing up here. I remember, I think it's called Plum Orchard. I say a road, but I don't think it's much of a road. I do not. All right, guys, we are at Cowart Gap at this little crossing they consider Plum Orchard Road. Not much of a road crossing. It's more like a four-wheeler trail. And that explains why I do not remember there being a road on this section. All right, guys, well, the trail just got a whole lot more interesting. I did 2.5 miles in, decided I'd stop there and come back. It is, it's really humid, raining off and on. It's nice right now, but, so anyway, the important part. I'm headed back, and I get to this monster uphill right here that I'm about to head up. I take about 3 steps in, I look to the top, and I see a bear run off. It sounded like the bear ran pretty far. I mean, looked straight at me and then just took off running. Was obviously afraid of me. So I'm gonna give it a few minutes and then I'm gonna head up the hill because that's where I have to go. So, all right. Let's wait a minute and then hit the trail. All right, guys, here we go. I'm recording this entire hike up just in case we do see a bear, because I'm willing to get eaten for you guys. No, I'm pretty sure the bear is gone, but hopefully it's around in the distance where we can get it on video. But I don't think so. Oh. Okay, so right here, where she was, she took off down here. It is so thick that she could be right there, and we can't see her. Oh yeah, here. You can kind of see where she took off. It's not really bear tracks, but you can see where she peeled out. I am winded. I'm hiking super fast though, in case the bear does decide to return. All right, I'm gonna come over here, this little campsite, take me a little break. All right, guys, that was an awesome hike so far. We're at the 3 mile mark. I'm just sitting here at this little campsite taking a break. That uphill was pretty rough. This trail's been up and down, very little bit of flat land, which is expected. I mean, I'm in the mountains. That bear was cool. I've never had a bear problem in the woods ever. I've had a few bear encounters. And I mean, when we were in the Smokies, we had a bear 15 feet away from us with 2 cubs, and we were cool. She just looked at me, and I looked at her, and I guess she saw that we were both parents, because I had Talls with me. We were about 1.5 miles in on the trail, and she just nodded to her cubs and moved on down the hill. It's definitely crazy when you come up on a bear, because you never know. I mean, you could get hurt, but as long as you play it cool and treat them with the respect that they deserve, and then they'll treat you with the same respect. And it's definitely nerve-wracking. I mean, I flew up that hill like it was nothing. I think I went up probably about 500 feet in elevation, up in about less than 1/8 of a mile. So I was booking it though. I mean, if that bear came around the corner, it would have taken off, because I was at full speed. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna take a little break here, have some water, and start heading back to the car. All right, let's keep hiking. All right, guys, well, we have made it over that hill. I did my little break, which I filled you guys in on. Now we're going back downhill, and we got another gigantic uphill coming up after this. I think we're pretty flat for just a little bit, even though we are headed down. Well, guys, I will tell you one thing. After a bear encounter in the woods, a squirrel will just about give you a heart attack. When you're hiking and you hear a squirrel step on a leaf, that is one thing. Is usually 9 out of 10 times, if you hear a loud noise in the woods, it's a squirrel. So, all right, well, I'm gonna go back to having a heart attack. I say, guys, I'm feeling good. My knees are feeling great. My legs are feeling great. I am moving at 3.2 miles an hour right now. I'll tell you, you could hear a pin drop out here. I've not heard a vehicle. A few squirrels. Saw the bear, didn't hear it. A few birds, but overall it is just dead quiet out here. Could not ask for a better time. All right, guys, we are back to the little side trail here that takes you to the campsite and water. All right, guys, I've got a half-mile left back to the car. I'll probably have some lunch there. Then I'm thinking about cruising over to SMOKY Gap and doing a little bit of a hike there. I may not even carry a pack in there. I do have a day pack in the car I might throw on for that, just to carry some water. This has been a very nice hike. The hike back is a lot easier than the hike up there. It's been pretty flat and downhill for the majority of the ride back. And I've got one more big climb coming up, and then I'll be back to the car. All right, guys, I am to that big climb that I was referring to, and it is bigger than I remembered. But all right, let's kick it up this hill. Then it's smooth sailing after this, and I can already hear the road. So I think we're about 4/10 of a mile to the road where I am parked at the Dix Creek parking area, and then we're done. All right, let's keep hiking. Oh, man, the trail looks so much different going this direction with all the rhododendron. Just makes a nice little tunnel here, and it is beautiful through here. If you can see on the video here, down this hill, it is just laced with them. It's super cool. All right, guys, we are back. Okay, so we are walking into the parking lot now. You can hear traffic. It's a nice little hike. Pretty difficult. I feel like I'm pretty in shape with all the hiking we're doing, and I gotta say that was a tough hike. Don't feel ashamed if you get wore out on that one, because it is a tough hike. I'm right at the 5 mile mark right now as we speak. I just hit 5 miles, and here we are. You are here. All right, guys, we are back down here to the trailhead at Dix Creek Gap on the Appalachian Trail. I didn't really have any plan when I got here. I don't have Talls with me. He's actually with his mom today, and so I decided to come out and do a solo hike instead of just sitting around doing nothing. So I packed as if I was going to do an overnight, and it rained the whole way here. Had a couple showers on trail. It's steamy hot out here. really wasn't feeling camping. I would have liked to get to a camp with a water source. I only did bring 1.5 liters with me. And there are a few creeks that you can definitely refill in. I do have my filters in my Knock Vecto bag with me. So I can definitely refill and filter if needed, but I just kind of wasn't feeling camping today. I think I might run up to Unicoi Gap and do a little bit of hike through there. Or maybe I'll head from here up into North Carolina. Maybe go up to Standing Indian or something like that and just set up a little car camp. Who knows? I'm gonna have some lunch and there's another squirrel. I'm gonna have some lunch and then I'll go from there. But all right, guys, I really appreciate you watching the video. Talls does especially. He's loving this. He's loving the feedback and the kind comments from all of you. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. I feel that we are getting better. I believe Tuesday we're going to be coming out and doing another hike with a video with him. And we'll see. You know, we're just kind of winging it out here. It's summer and we're just having a good time. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching. Keep hiking.